If you've been waiting for the right time to buy new construction just outside of Boston, it might be right now. Some of the most exciting residential developments in the greater Boston area are either actively under construction or already on the market within Boston suburbs that always have high demand. Established communities, top-rated schools, easy access to the city, and now brand new luxury homes. If you'd like to get an inside look of what's available pre-market, or you want something completely move-in ready, you'll get a lot of value out of this video. Today, I'm walking you through the best new construction developments in the Boston suburbs, what's being built, what's already for sale, what prices you can expect, and why each one deserves a closer look.
My name is Charlie Smith. I'm a Boston real estate advisor, specializing in luxury properties, full-service buildings, and new construction. If you're thinking about buying a home in Boston, I'd love to be your resource. My contact information, website, and client testimonials can all be found in the description below.
Let's begin just minutes outside of Boston in Brookline, Massachusetts. Seated on Fisher Hill, overlooking the Brookline Reservoir in downtown Boston skyline, sits the Solaire, an ultra-luxury 12-residence townhome project. This highly exclusive townhome development is expected to reach completion early 2027. The development is built directly into the hillside, creating a terraced layout that maximizes privacy, light, and reservoir views. Instead of a single building, the project is laid out more like a private residential enclave with a winding internal drive and carefully integrated landscaping. The architecture leans transitional, clean lines paired with materials and proportions that fit the surrounding Fisher Hill neighborhood. Residences are large, multi-level homes designed to replicate true single-family living. Most offer 3 to 4 bedrooms and 3,000 to 5,000 square feet. Layouts are spread across multiple floors with clear separation between living spaces and bedrooms, creating a much more residential feel than a typical condo. Each home includes a private 2-car garage, and many offer private in-unit elevators connecting all levels. Ceiling heights and window scale are designed to feel expansive, with many homes oriented to capture direct reservoir views. Interiors are positioned at a high-end, semi-custom level rather than standardized developer finishes. Kitchens are expected to feature large islands, custom cabinetry, stone countertops, and fully integrated Wolf and Sub-Zero appliances, opening directly into the living and dining spaces designed around the views. Primary suites are substantial, with spa-style bathrooms, incorporating high-end stone, dual vanities, and oversized showers and soaking tubs. Bedrooms are generously scaled with full closet build-outs, reinforcing the downsizer and single-family alternative positioning. The development includes a pool, clubhouse, and landscaped outdoor areas, all designed to feel like shared extensions of a small residential compound. The location on Fisher Hill is one of Brookline's most desirable residential settings, approximately 10 to 15 minutes from Boston and the Longwood Medical area. Surrounded by green spaces and everything Brookline has to offer, with convenient access to Chestnut Hill retail and Green Line transit. The setting provides a suburban feel without giving up proximity to the city. The target buyer is a downsizer from a larger Brookline or Newton home, a family that wants quick access to the top schools in Massachusetts, or a buyer looking for new construction with space and privacy, but without the maintenance of a standalone home. Prices will start in the $4 million range. Now let's head over to Newton, where the Beacon at 1114 Beacon Street in Newton Center is almost sold out. The Beacon is a luxury condominium building completed in 2025, consisting of 34 residences in a low-rise, 3-story format. The Beacon's facade is defined by a symmetrical, residential-style design with warm brick and light limestone detailing that adds depth and contrast. A central arched glass entrance with bold signage creates a strong arrival point, while gabled rooflines and vertical windows help the building blend into the surrounding neighborhood. The interiors at the Beacon are designed with a high-end finish level, featuring open concept layouts, wide plank flooring, and a bright neutral palette that makes the spaces feel larger and more refined. Flooring throughout is engineered white oak with a UV lacquer ultra matte gloss finish, 5 inches wide. Stonework is equally refined, featuring Calacatta quartz slab countertops, Silestone Blanco vanity tops, and porcelain Calacatta floor tile. Kitchens are outfitted with a full Thermador appliance suite, including a bottom freezer refrigerator, a 36-inch Liberty induction professional range, an Emerald dishwasher, a micro drawer microwave, and an Avalon 53 bottle wine cooler. Plumbing throughout is in Brizo's Luxe Gold finish, from the kitchen faucets to the shower systems and soaking tubs, with dual flush toilets and custom La Cava porcelain and brass sinks in the bathrooms. Residents enjoy a curated set of building amenities, including professional property management, a dedicated fitness room, a common rooftop terrace with sweeping Newton views, and a landscaped outdoor patio. Located at 1114 Beacon Street, the Beacon sits in one of Newton's most desirable and well-connected neighborhoods, just minutes from the vibrant shops, restaurants, and cafes of Newtonville and Newton Center. Beacon Street offers easy access to the Green Line's D branch for a swift commute into Boston, as well as convenient proximity to Route 9 and the Massachusetts Turnpike. Prices range between $1 and $2.5 million. Next, just minutes west of Boston, in one of the most sought-after suburbs in all of New England, sits a new luxury development that is redefining what upscale condo living looks like in Wellesley, Massachusetts. Welcome to the Albion at 16 Stearns Road, 24 beautifully crafted residences positioned steps from Linden Square and bordering the open green of Sprague Field. This project brings a high-end condo experience to one of the most desirable zip codes in Massachusetts. The building's design strikes a balance between contemporary and classic, clean architectural lines that complement Wellesley's established residential character without feeling out of place. Each of the 24 residences is a two-bedroom home, ranging from 1,100 to 1,800 square feet depending on the floor plan. Units come in two primary configurations: 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and 2-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom, with the larger corner units approaching 1,800 square feet. Every residence features 9-foot ceilings throughout, hardwood floors, and oversized energy-efficient windows. The interiors are finished at a level that speaks to the Wellesley buyer. Kitchens feature quartz countertops and open layouts that flow directly into the living and dining spaces. Primary bedrooms are generously scaled, with well-appointed closets, and bathrooms that carry the same quality of finish found throughout. The overall aesthetic is clean, modern, and built to stand the test of time. The Albion sits approximately half a mile from Linden Square, Wellesley's premier retail and dining hub, making day-to-day living remarkably convenient. The building is directly next to Sprague Field, giving residents immediate access to open space, walking paths, and public tennis courts. An elementary school is nearby, and the commuter rail connection into Boston makes this a practical choice for anyone who wants a suburban base without giving up city access. The target buyer here is someone who wants the Wellesley lifestyle, the schools, the safety, the green space and community, but without the overhead of a large single-family home. With more than half the units already reserved, the market has clearly responded. Prices at the Albion start at $1 and go up to $1.8 million. Now, heading northwest of Boston, about 12 miles out, we land in Lexington, Massachusetts, one of the most coveted suburbs in the entire state. Tucked just off of Lincoln Street on a private wooded parcel spanning nearly 5 acres sits Fairland Commons, a new construction community that offers something rare in today's market: the craftsmanship and scale of a custom single-family home delivered in a low-maintenance condominium structure. What makes this project stand out before you even step inside is the builder behind it. Fairland Commons is being built by Barron's Custom Homes, a family-owned local builder with nearly 50 years of experience in Greater Boston. This is not a large-scale developer pushing through a cookie-cutter product. The community is a mix of townhomes and freestanding residences spread across a private internal street called Common Court. The townhomes range between 2,400 and 3,500 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms and 2 car garages. The freestanding homes are a step up, some reaching 5,000 square feet and 6 bedrooms. The site plan is thoughtfully laid out with landscaping, underground utilities, and a strong sense of privacy. Interiors are designed and finished at a high level. Kitchens are chef-calibrated with Thermador appliances, custom cabinetry, and bespoke millwork throughout. Primary suites are spa-inspired with finishes and proportions that match what you'd find in a custom build. Adaptable layouts support everything from home offices to multi-generational living, and composite decks are included as part of the outdoor build-out. The architecture itself leans transitional, portico entries, clean lines, and materials chosen to harmonize with Lexington's established colonial character without feeling dated. A private footpath connects residents directly to Lincoln Street, and from there into Lincoln Park, the Across Lexington Trail Network, the Old Reservoir, and ultimately into Lexington Center, all without getting into a car. For drivers, I-95 is minutes away, and Mass Ave runs right around the corner. For families, Hastings Elementary is less than a mile away, with Clark Middle School and Lexington High School both under 2 miles. Lexington's public school system consistently ranks among the very best in the country, and that alone drives significant buyer demand in this town. Prices range between $2.2 and $3.5 million. Back in Brookline, this time right in the heart of Coolidge Corner, a brand new boutique luxury building is taking shape at 80 Vernon Street. This is 80 On Vernon, just 8 residences, currently under construction, and already generating serious attention from buyers looking for new construction in one of the most walkable and desirable neighborhoods in the greater Boston area. The exterior features modern paneling, paired with oversized windows and glass-clad balconies, giving it a contemporary facade that stands out without clashing with the neighborhood around it. Every residence is a 3-bedroom home, ranging from 1,600 to 2,200 square feet. Most include a den, at least one private outdoor space, garage parking, and direct access elevators that open right into the residence. The 2 penthouse units take it a step further, with exclusive private rooftop decks and panoramic views over the neighborhood toward downtown Boston. Floor-to-ceiling windows run throughout, flooding each home with natural light and complementing the 9-foot ceilings. The open concept living and kitchen areas are designed around entertaining. Kitchens feature waterfall edge stone countertops, Delano 2-tone cabinetry, and Thermador appliances with a 6-foot linear chandelier anchoring the island. Living areas include a fireplace, select units offer dens with a custom wall of glass, and bathrooms are finished with French gold Kohler plumbing fixtures and backlit mirrors. The developer also made a point of prioritizing sound installation in both the design and construction. The location is as good as it gets in Brookline. Your steps from the Coolidge Corner Theater, Trader Joe's, bookstores, acclaimed restaurants, and the MBTA Green Line with direct service into Boston. Everything that makes Coolidge Corner so desirable is essentially at your front door, without giving up the comfort and privacy of a well-designed building. Whether that's a downsizer who loves the neighborhood, a professional who wants to walk to the T and not think about maintenance, or a buyer who wants new construction with a real 3-bedroom layout in a location that never goes out of style, 80 On Vernon checks all of the boxes. Prices range between $2.6 and $3.7 million. Now returning to Newton, we're looking at one of the more compelling new construction townhome offerings on the market right now. This is the Residences at 4 Corners, a collection of 7 brand new townhomes at 956 Walnut Street, built in 2025 and positioned right in the heart of the 4 Corners neighborhood, just minutes from Newton Center. Rather than a large condo building with shared hallways and stacked units, each home here functions as a true townhome. Multi-level, private, and built to feel more like a single-family home than a condominium. The homes are substantial. Floor plans run 4 to 5 bedrooms and range from 3,500 to just over 3,600 square feet. Every residence is built above a private, heated parking level with direct access to an individual 2-car garage. 2 of the 7 units include private in-unit elevators that run from the lower parking level all the way up to the 2nd floor primary suite. First floors are laid out openly with kitchen, living, and dining areas designed to flow together, and each home includes a first floor bedroom suite, a layout decision that immediately broadens the buyer pool to include multi-generational families and buyers who want ground level flexibility without giving up a full upper floor primary. Kitchens are finished with custom cabinetry, Thermador appliances, and quartz countertops. Outside, every residence has a fenced private yard with a patio, professionally landscaped. For any buyer with school-aged children, this is one of the strongest locations in the greater Boston area, with award-winning elementary and middle schools that are walking distance. The development sits within close proximity of Crystal Lake, Whole Foods, Cold Spring Park, Newton Center, and the Green Line Station. For a new construction buyer who wants Newton without sacrificing walkability or transit access, the location is ideal. Pricing ranges from the mid-2 millions up to $3 million. Still in Newton, this time heading to West Newton, where a brand new 9-unit townhome community has quietly come to market at the corner of River Street and Elm Street. The Elm Street condominiums, built in 2025, are a collection of 9 townhomes that offer a clean, contemporary alternative to the older condo stock that dominates the West Newton market. The development sits at a prominent corner lot and carries the kind of understated modern exterior, stone and frame construction, composite decks, professional landscaping that fits the West Newton streetscape without looking out of place. The developer chose different colors to make this development stand out, not just typical white or gray facades. Units range from 2 to 3 bedrooms and span roughly 1,600 to 2,500 square feet. The layouts are multi-level with living spaces on the main floor, bedrooms above, and in some units, a finished lower level that functions as a bonus room, guest space, or home office. Interiors are finished at a consistent high-quality level throughout. Kitchens feature stone countertops, large islands, open layouts connecting directly into the living and dining areas, and fully panelized Fisher & Paykel appliances seamlessly integrating into the cabinetry for a clean, built-in look. Hardwood floors run throughout the main living levels, tile in the bathroom and laundry rooms, and primary suites include double vanity bathrooms with walk-in closets. The location in West Newton is one of the more underrated spots in the entire Newton School District. You're half a mile from the West Newton commuter rail stop, giving you a direct line into Boston without touching a highway. The neighborhood has its own small commercial strip, and the broader West Newton walkability score of 80 reflects day-to-day convenience. Grocery, restaurants, coffee, parks, all accessible without a car. Pricing for these homes ranges between $1.2 and $1.6 million. Back in Lexington, we have another new development worth covering, and this one has a unique angle that sets it apart from everything else we've looked at. This is the Lex Residences at 93 Bedford Street, a 30-unit mid-rise condo building that holds the distinction of being the first multifamily project in Lexington built entirely to passive house standards. The practical outcome for residents is consistent indoor temperatures year-round, cleaner air, quieter interiors, and energy bills that are a fraction of what you'd pay in a conventional building. The project itself is a 3-story mid-rise with 30 residences across single-level floor plans. Units come in 2 and 3 bedroom configurations with 2 bathrooms. An elevator serves all floors, and every unit comes with 1 deeded underground parking space that is EV charger ready, 1 deeded storage unit, and 1 deeded bike parking space with electric bike charger. Kitchens feature GE stainless steel appliances with maple cabinetry in a soft close dovetail drawer construction, stone countertops, and kitchen islands. Third floor units get taller 42-inch upper cabinets with additional storage and 9-foot ceilings versus 8 feet on floors 1 and 2. Wide plank engineered hardwood runs through all living areas with carpet in bedrooms and tile in the baths. An electric LED fireplace with a ledger stone surround and floating wood mantle is included in each unit. Buyers can choose from a curated collection of finishes for cabinetry, countertops, flooring, and wall color, giving each home a degree of personalization. The location on Bedford Street puts residents within easy reach of downtown Lexington, Lexington Center, the commuter bus network into Boston, and Route 2 and I-95 for drivers heading to Cambridge, Burlington, or beyond. The buyer here is likely a downsizer or anyone drawn specifically to the health and environmental credentials of a passive house building. Prices start at $1.2 and go up to $1.6 million. Finally, on today's list, back in Brookline, this time in Brookline Village, one of the most walkable and transit-connected pockets in Brookline, we're looking at 58 Kent Street, a 9-unit luxury building. The building occupies a prime position in Brookline Village, steps from the Green Line. Throughout the building, 10-foot ceilings create a sense of space that goes beyond what the square footage alone would suggest. Layouts are open concept with Wolf and Sub-Zero appliances in the kitchens. Each unit has private outdoor space, keyless entry, and bike storage. The finishes show a clean, high-contrast aesthetic, dark cabinetry, statement hardware, and quality stone. Amenities in the building include a pet spa and dog run, an automated valet parking system, and a common lounge. Brookline Village is a rare spot in Brookline where you don't need a car. The green line is steps from the building, connecting you directly to the Longwood Medical Area, Fenway, Kenmore, and downtown Boston in minutes. The restaurant scene immediately around the building is arguably the best in the neighborhood. Parks and green space are close by, and the overall energy of Brookline Village gives the development an urban character that most suburban new construction can't replicate. Prices for 58 Kent Street range between $900,000 and $2 million. Overall, if you've been thinking about making a move into new construction just outside of Boston, what you're seeing right now is a very specific window in the market. Inventory is limited, a lot of these projects are still early or mid-release, and in many cases, you have the opportunity to secure something before they are fully sold out. Each of these developments offers something slightly different. Whether it's townhome scale in a low maintenance format, boutique buildings in highly walkable neighborhoods, or larger communities designed around long-term livability. The common thread across all of them is quality, location, and strong underlying demand. If anything in this video stood out to you, or if you're trying to figure out which of these actually makes most sense for your situation, reach out to me directly. I can walk you through what's available right now, what's coming soon, and where the real value is.
If you're thinking about buying a home in Boston, I'd love to help with your search. Again, my name is Charlie Smith, and I specialize in helping my clients navigate Boston's luxury real estate market. Feel free to reach out anytime, and if you enjoyed this video, please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on Boston real estate, luxury homes, and property tours.